Hi friends, Miss Olson here. I'm going to show you today how to complete level A at the Drawing Center. So I'm going to tilt you down and show you what to do. Alright, so you're going to need a half a sheet of paper. What I'd like you to do first is put your name at the top. You're also, let me turn around so you can see. You're also going to put Explore, because today we are exploring, at the Drawing Center. So you can put a DR, that's fine for drawing, and this is level A. So please put an A right there on your paper. Okay, so the supplies you're going to need today are markers, and instead of oil pastels, you're going to need crayons today, just crayons. You're also going to need, in your virtual sketchbook, you're going to see your level sheet. We are working on drawing level A, which says, if I can get it closer for you, there it is right there. It says, I can use markers and oil pastels or crayons to fill in color. Take care of the art supplies. Okay, I think we can do that. Let's figure out how to do it. So the first thing I'd like you to do is put a number 1, because this is a 2-step process. So first, we're just exploring. We're going to take a marker, and we need to learn how to fill in color. We're going to take off the top, put it on the back, taking good care of art supplies. And we're going to start to just make a shape with our marker. Any shape will do. I need to fill that in. So here's a tip and a trick for you. I like to fill in the outside of the shape first, the edges of the shape first. Your marker might be a little different. Mine has a thick and a thin. So I'm going around the outside, and then I'm just going to go and fill it in carefully around the edges. Just like that, right? When I'm done, take off the top, put it back on tight, and put marker up. All right, so let's try it with a crayon. I'm going to take the same color, yellow, create a shape, simpler shape right here. Again, I'm going to go around the outside of it first. I'm kind of going in little circles, just like that. There we go. It's easier to go around the edges first to make that line thicker so that you don't get too close to the edge when you're filling it in. Go around in little circles. Do you see how I'm doing that? Little circles, fill it right in. Okay, now that I've got a marker shape and a crayon shape, put my crayon back in my box. Now I'm going to take my marker, and I'm going to see what happens when I try to put marker over top of marker. So I have a light color and now a dark color. On the back, let's see what happens. Oh, do you see that? It looks kind of nice. Like that. I actually noticed that there's some color change that happens in there. That's interesting. Okay, good to note. Take this off, put it back on. Right? What happens when I try the same color crayon on top of crayon? Let's see what happens. Oh, it kind of does the same thing. Look, it changes color. Really nice to be able to do that. See, it's not quite blue. It's a little bit more green, right? Yellow and blue make green. Got it. Interesting. Here's something else I'd like you to try. What happens when I try to put marker on top of crayon? Stop. Put that on the back. And if I put marker on top of crayon, it's going to get my marker all dirty. In fact, it doesn't quite work so well, right? Not the best. So I'm going to take this off. What happens when I try to put crayon on top of marker? Miss Olson, did you see me try to put this in the box? That doesn't work. Let's put it over here. If I take a crayon, where's my yellow, and put it on top of marker, what happens here? Yeah, let's see, the yellow doesn't show up quite much on the dark blue, but let's try blue crayon on top of yellow marker. Ooh, that works well. Crayons actually go over marker really well. Dark over light works really well. Light over dark, not so much, right? All right, so we've done some tips and tricks. There it is. Now I want you to try step 2 down here. Step 2, we're just going to make a mini piece of art. Now that we've figured out what works really well with markers and crayons, let's go ahead and make a mini piece of art. The first step we need to do, and you don't need to write this, but just remember, is to plan out our art. What do we want to make? You can draw a line. What do you want to make in this space down here? It can be an abstract piece of art, anything at all. So let's just make something. Maybe you want to make a design. Whatever it is you want to make, plan it out. if you want first. That's fine. And then start to fill in using markers and crayons, right? That's step B of 2, is to fill in the color. Remember, our task was to fill in color using markers and crayons. So I'll let you do that, A and B. When you're done filling that space in, your mini piece of art, you can show it to Miss Olson. Now that may mean just raising your hand and me coming over to look at it so that I can check off your level sheet. It also might mean taking a picture of the entire page and uploading it to Google Classroom. With that, happy art making. Bye.